Let's make this plain and simple. Let's start out by saying welcome. Let's turn the camera around. And this is Ronald, Mr. Tackpans, on the theory of everything. Everything. Everything is included in the theory of the reality that exists, created by the world. Not by me. Nothing is created by me other than making you aware that you're here right now and you're going to hear it from my voice. But I have nothing to do with any of this. Nothing at all. Watch the finger. I know somebody that moves the finger just like this. And all day long, when somebody looks at him and says his name, they will say yes, 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 because his name is Ken. Kennedy. Ken. Kenny. Kennedy. Kennedy. Kenny. Kenny. So, hey, how is everybody? Have you checked your chakras lately? Have you checked your throat chakra? Have you been to any planets lately? Are you on Earth? The energy that keeps you to the planet, that you're not off into the solar system, and you're not going by scoping time. Horoscope scoping time. Free the balance in the Libra of lab science. I am the river on the go. I am green Virgo. I am the bull. I am toe. I am orange and black. I am HD. Taurus, HD, orange and black, Harley Davidson, connected to Pluto. I am Astro. I am the dog. I am the Jetsons. I am Astro, and I am running on gears and sprockets. Logical. I am constant. I am a stallion. I am a horse. I am the constellation. I am going to use two letters. The letters are RS, reverse and split. Reverse and split. R is 12, S is 5. I am the red D. I am the black E. I am D for birth. I am D for the red sun. I am black for the birth. The DC birth. Running backwards, the coming back. I went out, my electricity, and I got grounded. I am the boss, B-O-S. Let me put that light up a little bit. A little bit more maybe. B-O-S, 13, 12, 5. With 13, 12, and 5, I am the memory. I am half of the creation through the moon. Is it Mrs. or 1v1, 4, 5, and 6 Federation of the Mind, creation of Volkswagen? Am I Saturn that takes 10,757 years to go around the sun, or 10 for the human and 75557 for the moon, or 2020, give me a vision? Mars takes 686 days to turn on, to go around the sun, but I didn't do this equation. Let me do this equation. Just give me a second. How long does it take for Mars to turn on its own axis?
According to Biz.org, by definition, a sidereal day on Mars is the length of time that it takes the planet to rotate once on its axis so that stars appear in the same place in the night sky.
By definition, on Earth it takes 23 hours, 56 minutes. Now, let me listen again. How long does it take Mars to rotate on its own axis?
24.6 hours. According to NASA, Mars rotates on its axis, completing one revolution every 24.6 hours. The axis of Mars is tilted at 25 degrees and 12 minutes relative to its orbital plane about the Sun.
And you heard that. That's Google. That's the world telling you. Now, because theories. The reality of my theory is based on actuality of what science has done. 10 and 6, Earth, man, creation. On the cube, to get a 10, it's 6 and 4, 5 and 5. There is no other way. 2 and 8, cycle of the moon. 3 and 7, creation of the red sun. 3, 7. 3, 7 is 10 and 21. 21 is the cube, and it's the black jack. Mercury. Let me do the Mercury now. How long does it take Mercury to turn on its own axis?
According to Cool Cosmos Caltech, a day on Mercury is 58.646 Earth days or 1,407.5 hours long, while a day on Earth is 23.934 hours long.
So those numbers that they're giving us in hours, okay, and in days are actually telling us a story. Because now we can get different, I mean, we can go to one scientist and they'll say 58 days, point this or that. But Mercury is telling me that the federation of the matrix, because the matrix is 5885, which when you multiply it and add it will equal to 53, an electric company, and it's the first planet, meaning the birth spirit to the federation of Earth. 1407 is telling me the gateway, the DNA, and the 5 is the E-world, electronic. Now I might say something different another time, but I doubt it. Venus, okay, to spin on its own axis, 243 days. Imagine. 81 times 3, 243, the number to Venus. 81, the one spirit of the 8th heaven. The connecting worlds through things they already told us. Earth, 23 hours, 56 minutes. Creation, 23 is the 23rd hour, and 56 equals to 11. 41, the DNA. The missing time for Earth is 355, 356. Pluto is amazing. 6 days, 9 hours, 36 minutes. All about creation. Uranus, 17 days, the gateway of communication, 9 lives of the cat. This is all basic. This is all basic. Did I get all the planets? I know Pluto, Neptune's axis, 15, 57, 59. Another connection to the moon. 15 is connecting Neptune to Mars and to the E-world spirit of Mercury. Because just what the numbers say. It's 15 hours, that's the H, 57 minutes is the M, and 59 seconds is the S. So it's telling us all. I have nothing to do with this. And where do I get these? By just adding up numbers. What is space? It's number 44 in regular count, S-P-A-C-E, where ACE is 135, and inside the 3 and 5, the 3 and 5 is the electric company. And in games, you don't understand because we're not sitting here face to face. I would explain it to you and you still won't understand. I'm going to explain it to you in simple. All I do is I take a number and I just use 7 or 8 symbols. That's it. We can add in another symbol. We can look over it, but it has to be relevant to on earth, in God we trust. On earth, we have spirit, we have the Holy Ghost, we have man, man 6, birth 9, I reverse it. The birth, and it's a rebirth because it's always going through the gateway 7, which is 313. 3 to the power of 2, 3 to the power of 2 to the power of 3, giving me H and I. And I can just keep going on, but we have to sit, I have to explain it. You can go, why? And if we do this for a couple of years, you'll start to understand, even for a couple of minutes, you'll start to understand that unless you take a concrete position on something, you will never believe anything. So we create a game, and in order to understand and to play the game, you have to have concrete understanding. So right now, let's just say whatever I do is a game. Either you get into the game and learn these concrete realities in the game, or you're not in the game and you're saying, hi cock and garnished. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents say, what are you doing? Hi cock and garnished. Like my son says, hi cock and garnished. Like everybody I know, most of the people around me, hi cock and garnished. So you know what I gotta say to my complete surroundings? Hi, cocked and garnished. I can't listen to you. I can't talk to you about it. You don't want to get involved in my game. That's okay. I don't like to play that game. You don't like to play this game. You don't want to play my game. That's fine. You don't want to come into the game. That's fine. You don't like sushi. That's fine. You want to eat meat. That's fine. My son was supposed to cook me dinner. We got to talking and never cooked me dinner. I'm starved. Oh my God. I'm starving. Can you see here? I got a piece of wood stuck in there and I got no one to take it out with a needle. I need somebody good with a needle. James Allen, can you just take that out with a needle? I want a tattoo between all my fingers. Gears. I've got gears. And every time it gets to the end of the gear, I pop the thumb out. Gears. That's it. Those are the gears. What's the degrees of those? Look, I can do that. I can do that. All right. Are those the gears? Anyways, so you understand what I'm talking about? We have the planets going around the sun, and we have planets going around on their own axis. So what I need to do is calculate all these things to figure out a happy medium between Earth and all the other planets, and then all the other planets with all the other planets. A lot of calculations for the amount of time, for the amount of days, for the amount of hours, comparing planets to each other and the size of the planets. There's a whole big thing. There's no way in heaven or hell that I can do it all on my own unless I take a lot of time to figure it out. Anyways, Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video. See, 2 feet, 2 arms, 2 eyes.